Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. My name is Becky, if you don't know that already, and I have my two beautiful children out in the lounge room watching TV with their dad right now. I've literally just woken up not too long ago, but it is Wednesday, which means it is inspection day. I still have a few things to clean. Now if you don't know, I have my house inspection today, obviously, as I've just mentioned, and something that is going to be the main focus of this channel is just the struggles that I face and the strategies that I use around having ADHD. Now, I have been diagnosed, but I am not medicated simply because I am still breastfeeding, so I can't actually take any medication for it just yet, which means I have to manage it on my own and use this. And it is one of the hardest things that I could possibly do. I have found a few things that seem to be working slowly. Just one of those things is actually I have completely deleted the Facebook app. Now I still have Facebook, but I have to go through my Google to access it. So I don't get notifications from Facebook anymore, but I'm also just not scrolling on Facebook as much as what I used to. I don't get the notifications, so I'm not as distracted by it. And I have actually found that I've got a bit more time to be doing other things. Like, I've managed to read a lot more of my book. I love to read. I used to read books like in one sitting in a couple of days. You know, I was an avid reader, and especially since working full-time like 5 years ago when I got back into working full-time in childcare, that stopped. I stopped reading so much. But honestly, deleting the Facebook app and making sure I don't have notifications from it anymore has really helped me with that. So that is just one of the strategies that I follow. Now, if this sounds like you, if you were diagnosed ADHD and you seem to be struggling with things, subscribe, come on this journey with me. We can all help each other out. Let's make a community from it. Just be each other's voice. I feel like that is what we need the most. I know there's all different strategies out there, and it's all just trial and error for everyone and what works for everyone, but there is a few things that I find to be slowly working. It's just going to take a lot of practice, I would say, because it does not come naturally. Obviously, like brushing your teeth, having skincare routine, just cleaning up the house and all that, it is one of the biggest tasks that we need to do. And so I think having that influence online that you can watch, and it's someone who is just going through the same struggles you are, and they're actually showing that, they don't hide it behind a mask like I find a lot of influencers do. Yeah, I feel like we just need a bit more openness for these sorts of channels. So yeah, if that sounds like you and you want to be part of the community, like the ADHD community on social media, where we pretty much air out our closets, we don't hide behind a mask, we show our mess, we show our struggles, we show all of that. So if you want to be a part of that community, definitely subscribe. So I look forward to seeing you in our community. Even though it is inspection day, I still have a few things that I need to do this morning, which is always fun. First things first, I need to try and make Jackson some breakfast. So there is a few things that I still need to get done. It's not a lot, but it's just a few little things. Like, it's just like wiping down the kitchen tops again, making sure all the beds are made, make sure there's no nappies laying around. Just got a few little things to do. I'm kind of hoping he comes like earlier rather than later. Like, I want just enough time to actually get everything done, but I also want to maybe go somewhere with Lucy, because I haven't really been able to spend much time with her the last couple of days because I've been so busy cleaning. So I'd really like to be able to do that. Okay, we're in the car now. So first up is Jackson's daycare. Is there another one? All these wallies everywhere. Okay, and now next up is breakfast.
In operation, so please drive carefully. A reminder from Bakerfam. bistro menu. Visit Bakerfam hotels.
No. Can I please get 2 double sausage McMuffin meals?
2 double sausage muffin. I see. Double sausage there, yeah.
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 Can I get tomato sauce on both of those, please?
Tomato sauce on both of them, yeah.
Yep. For the first drink, I'll get a long black.
First one's a long black, yeah.
Yep.
You want the second one was?
Hazelnut latte.
A large one?
Yep.
Yeah, full cream milk?
Yep.
Yeah, anything else?
I'll get an extra shot of hazelnut in that, please.
So 2 shots of hazelnut?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll get 2 extra hash browns.
Yeah, hash browns as well, yeah, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
All good, going with you.
Thanks. Okay, and last stop for this morning is actually at the shop because I stopped by yesterday. So I'm just getting the pram out. I stopped here yesterday and I completely forgot to get cat food, even though I knew we would need cat food for this morning. So I'm home now, and once I got to the shop I saw that I had an email actually from the real estate, and it was them basically just saying like, your last inspection was great, so we're going to give you a link, and from there you can just take all the photos yourself and upload it. It expires at 4:30, so that is great. That actually gives me a little bit more time to just do the few little things I need. I'm going to take the photos and then maybe look into going to that park for like a nice walk and stuff. So it's a bit of a relief really, because I can find them to be quite stressful. And just with having that ADHD, like it can just be very stressful because no, I'm not the cleanest person. As much as I try to be, sometimes I lose that motivation and then it just gets very difficult. So as I've gotten home, I've realized that just in my rush of last night, I've ended up putting the wrong bin out to be emptied this morning, and I'm so frustrated at myself because when people talk about what they struggle with ADHD, this is what it is. Okay, just simply forgetting what bin goes out. And now I'm so frustrated at myself that my brain can't just function normally to remember things like this. And now we've got a tiny red bin and it gets emptied every fortnight. Okay, it's small and it is full of dirty nappies constantly, so it stinks all the time. That's also where we put our cat litter. So as you can imagine, it stinks. But no, it gets emptied fortnightly, and I forgot to put it out last night, so now it's not emptied, and now it's going to have to sit there for another 2 weeks. It's already full. And now I'm just so frustrated at myself. And this is why people try to say that it's not cute, it's not quirky having ADHD. It is actually really hard to live with. It is one of the biggest struggles that somebody could live with. Do you see what they are? Those right there. This is my son's little like shoe part of the closet. Don't mind those clothes, they're kind of just shoved there for the inspection. I'll sort them out after. Yeah, no, those right there are dirty socks. Guess what I have in my hand? My son's shoes. I have opened the cupboard. I have my son's shoes in one hand and the dirty socks in the other. I've thrown the dirty socks in the cupboard, and I was about to go and put the shoes in the laundry hamper. Still think ADHD is cute. And I have finished those photos. Now I can breathe. But hi. Lucy wants to say hi. No, you're not taking it. I don't know if you can see that. The nice big brown stain on her suit there. She decided to grab a coffee, and I think she went to take a sip and she obviously missed her mouth and it's gone all down her front. But it wasn't very hot, so thankfully she didn't actually take a sip because she would never sleep. And she's getting tired. Hi. But I just wanted to show quickly like what my house can look like when it is clean, because I want to remember this moment and I want to look back on how long it takes for it to go back to normal. And the thing is, I know it's going to go back to being a mess, and every inspection I tell myself, okay, it's clean, I can maintain it from this point. Half the time I don't even know how it ends up back to being like that messy. So yeah. So this is my kitchen when it is, you know, actually reasonably clean. The hallway, ignore that bag, that's actually for my friend. My lounge room with a sleeping kitty cat. Boop. And the rest of the lounge room. This hallway. Ryan did try to dump things on there, and I told him, no, that's not a dumping ground. We do not dump things there. Again, ignore that bag. Then we have just the bathroom, Jackson's bedroom, and the master bedroom. Well, my bedroom. So hopefully I can keep that clean. Let's all take a guess on how long that is going to stay clean. Leave your answer in the comments below. I want to see what everyone's prediction is, because I think it's going to take about 3 to 4 days for it to look exactly how it did before I cleaned all this. So if you have a prediction, leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on that. I feel like this whole entire video has just been so like just all over the place. But you know what, that's a very good representation of what goes on in my brain. I'll have like these random thoughts and just mumbo jumbo basically going on in my head. So anyway, I have I'm not going to show the front because it's got information, but these are the results from Jackson's vision screening that he did a couple of weeks ago. And I just wanted to open it and let's look through it, shall we? Let's have a look at what this says. So this says that his vision is within normal limits for his age, which is fantastic. So, and I think Lucy's just done a poo. She's done a stinky. She was actually, I had her asleep in my arms and she was fine, but then the minute I'd put her down in her bed, she was just waking up and just refusing to go back to sleep. So she really hasn't had a proper sleep today. And we were actually going to go on a walk with her today, but Ryan needed to go up to the doctor's, and after the doctor's we went and got some lunch at the cafe that's just downstairs from the doctor's, and only I really ate. Lucy had a little bit, Ryan didn't eat much at all because he's not feeling well. But after that, it was just Lucy was tired, Ryan was tired, so we decided to just come home. I better change this nappy, and then I have no idea what I'm gonna do after that, because I was gonna relax and maybe read a book or something, but since she's not going to sleep, I'm not doing that now, am I? So there is this little game that I like to play, and it's, am I tired simply because I just didn't get enough sleep last night? Am I low on iron, or am I just so overwhelmed and overstimulated that I just want to go to bed? I don't know which one it is. It's always a game I play like every single day, but to be on the safe side, I am going to take an iron tablet today because I'm just feeling very, very drained. So it's always fun. It's very common. Just another one of my struggles. One of the most frustrating things when my energy levels are this low is just not having the energy to actually cook. And it's such a long cycle because I have low iron because I'm not eating the right foods, but it's hard for me to cook the right foods or prepare the right foods because when my brain thinks about, oh, I've got to chop up the veggies to go for dinner tonight, no, that's too hard of a task. And then I don't end up doing it. And then I end up getting such low energies like this that I can't be bothered to cook. I don't have the energy for it. So I end up getting takeaway, and tonight's going to be another takeaway night, and I feel like the worst parent when I have to get takeaway like this. It's just another thing that I'm struggling with. I haven't found a strategy for that yet to help combat it. I've tried to do meal plans and meal prepping and things like that. It just doesn't work because it just becomes too much of a daunting task because there's too many things that I've got to try and think about. So that is still something that I'm trying to work on, and it is really difficult. But if anyone has any suggestions for that, actually, please leave it in the comments below. If you have like a website that you use that you find helps, or just any sort of strategies that you use or anything like that, please leave it in the comments below. I can read through it and see if any of it might work for me. Well, I think this concludes this video simply because I am so tired and really I've got nothing else going on. So perfect time to end it. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe, especially if you want to join our ADHD community where we're all going to lift each other up and, you know, let each other know that this is normal for us to feel this way. So yes, go ahead and subscribe if you want to be a part of this community, and give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it as well. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!